So I've actually come out for a walk this afternoon to spend some time in nature and to spend some time on my own as well. In this video I'm going to be speaking about a challenge that I've set for myself, and I'll talk about that further in a minute, and my final decision on my YouTube name. So firstly, I'd just like to thank all my subscribers and for everyone who commented on my latest video about my choice in deciding to change my YouTube name. I really love all your comments and all your suggestions, so thank you so much for that. I've took them all on board, and I feel that it's probably best to keep my name as it is because of the content that I'm using, and I'm not just going to be focusing on bushcraft, so it allows me that extra bit of leeway to involve other things in my videos and do like all outdoor activities like you guys were saying, as that's what the content of my channel is so far, and thinking about it, that's what I want to continue to do. I just want to be myself and just do my adventures. So I think I'm gonna have Louise Outdoor Adventures, as it's basically keeping the name the same, but it's cutting it down to actually what my channel is going to involve. It's going to be outdoor adventures, so it's going to be focused on basically everything outdoors, whatever that may be, whatever I feel I want that to be. So my content is going to be more open and not just on bushcraft. It's going to be on a wide range of outdoor activities. So I've taken what I feel on board and the comments that you all suggested, and I think that's going to work best for me. And so yeah, thank you so much, and that's my decision, Louise Outdoor Adventures. Okay, so next I just want to talk about a challenge that I'm actually doing this week. So it's from Rewild University channel. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, like, definitely check it out. There's some super cool, interesting stuff on there, and one of the videos I was watching is the boredom video. I can't remember what it was called exactly, but it was like being bored or something like that. It's like called that. It's on Rewild University. I'll tag it below in the bottom, but it's basically talking about just like being bored in nature and just being in your own mind and not like having all entertainment, because our minds are so engaged with entertainment, noise all the time, and it limits ourselves to actually being in our own mind and allowing them senses and emotions in, like to be able to really like feel how we're feeling and taking that on board, as we're so distracted all the time in our society, and it's really hard to like grasp out of that, and it's really challenging. And I've noticed that in the 2 days that I've actually been disconnected from social media. I decided to take this up through watching the video and through how I feel of being on social media, how it just damages your mind in so many ways that we don't even understand, and it just wastes so much time, and you don't even realize how much time you're wasting when you're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, like especially like Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, just like constantly scrolling through. It's just a complete waste of time, and everyone does it, everyone's guilty of it, I'm guilty of it, and that's why I just really want to snap out of that and not be connected so much and have more time for myself rather than being involved in that, because it is so addictive, and it's so hard to just shut it off and be like, I don't want to be involved in this anymore, and I don't want to engage in it. Because I feel if someone really wants to speak to you, I can just call you, text you, or message you, rather than doing it through online. But that's so hard in today's society because everything is wrapped around social media, like events, getting in contact with people, what's going on in the world. It's all through media basically. And so I've actually cut out Twitter, I've deleted it, gotten rid of it, it's gone. So that's my first step that I made, is just deleting that and not having that in my life anymore. And I want to start eliminating social media as the weeks go on. But it's quite hard when all your friends are on social media and you've literally spent most of your time on social media. So, but that I made that decision that I wanted that gone, and I didn't want to be involved in that anymore. So that's the first process, and I've signed out of Snapchat, Instagram and Facebook. So my challenge is, what I'm going to be doing is to see if I can manage a week without going on them apps whatsoever, and not engaging with them, not scrolling through social media, not messaging people through social media. But however, the apps in which I have kept are actually WhatsApp and Gmail and YouTube, because YouTube is what I use to upload my videos, and I like watching a lot of YouTube videos because that's beneficial, because I'm actually learning through YouTube. So watching other people, bushcraft, speeches, whatever that may be, through YouTube. And Gmail because that's like what I need for work, to like if I'm hearing back from people, and just stuff like that. And WhatsApp as well, for actually still being able to keep in contact with people. I know it is a form of social media, but I'm not on it all the time. It's just if I want to message someone whatsoever. So I've still got WhatsApp and text message, because I feel it's hard to completely eliminate that whatsoever. But I think it's a big step for me. What I've done so far is like signing out of Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram, because I'm literally on it all the time. I find myself like walking around with my phone so much, just going on it, like checking my phone every 30 minutes, or like even more sometimes. Like if you're out, everyone will be always on their phones. Like wherever you go, you see people just head in their phone constantly, and it's just come like second nature just to have your phone everywhere and always be on your phone. And that's how you contact people and get involved with people, is through social media. And I just find it crazy how we're all just controlled through our phones and by our phones, and it's just a weird, when you really think about it, it's just super crazy. And just how I become so addicted to it, and I just hate that I'm addicted to my phone. So I want to do this challenge and see how it makes me feel, because I feel social media as well, it just makes you feel like crap really, and you just don't need that in your life, and you just don't need that in your life really. And it's best just to keep away from that and be in your own mind, be present in the present moment, because when your phone's there, you're never actually in the present moment, or in the present moment with your family and friends. So I feel that's what I want to do, because I wasn't on my phone very often while I was travelling, while I was in Tanzania, because I couldn't be on it because I had no electricity or no signal whatsoever. And in America I was just like full on busy all the time, so I went on it like once every 4 days, or like not even that. So it was easy. But now that I'm back not in that environment, it's hard, because I haven't been that busy. Well, I have, but like not as busy as I was there. So coming back, I've just constantly been on my phone, been around people that have constantly been on their phone, and I just feel I can be so much more productive without it once I get back working again, and just not being on it. Like maybe go on it once a week maybe, but I want to try this challenge for a whole week without it at all, and see how I feel. I really want to complete that challenge, and then I will see from there what I want to set for myself. But also, like when I go away to Finland, I'm not going to be on my phone at all, because the place we're going to doesn't have Wi-Fi, and I don't think it has service either. So I'm not going to be able to go on it for like 9 days anyway. So I feel getting into the routine of that now is going to be like a good detox. My sister, she's 16, so she's like 3 years difference between me and her, and obviously people her age are always on their phones, whatever, and she doesn't have a phone, she doesn't have a smartphone, she just has like a brick phone, and that's what she uses all the time, so she's hardly ever on her phone, on internet, and that was a choice that she made because she doesn't want to waste her time on social media, she doesn't need it, so she goes on it like once in a blue moon, and that works for her, she can do it. And same with my dad as well, he just has a brick phone, doesn't get wrapped around social media, and to be honest, I don't really think I need to be on social media, and I don't really need all them ups, so there's no point in having it, you know what I mean? Because I can just, if I want to talk to people, I can meet up with them face to face and talk to them that way rather than just over a call or whatever, because it's just crazy. You know, it's different if like your friend lives far away and you need to speak to them, then like that's cool. But not if they're like really close to you. It's just a waste of time in my opinion. And I feel it's, like I said before, like it's damaging humans' minds in ways we don't even realise. We don't even understand through using the phone because of the addiction it causes, the stress it causes, and so many different reasons that we don't even know. But like people that created these apps like Facebook and Instagram knew what they were doing, knew the damage it was going to cause, but they done it anyway because they're obviously going to do it because it's making them money, us spending time on our phones. So they'd rather us be on our phones rather than being outdoors in nature, spending time outside, which is like how it should be. This is like how our time used to be back in the days when there was no electricity, just living out in the wild. And I think that's so much better for our mind than the way we live in society today. I think it's damaging people's minds. I think that's why there's so much more stress, anxiety and depression because of these things, and it's no reason, and it's not surprising that that's happened because of the lives that we lead today. So I encourage everyone to do this challenge or try to just spend less time on social media and not engaging with media, fake news and all of that, all of them things, and just being outside, because there's no better feeling than just being free in nature and just going out for a hike and just climbing up a hill, climbing up a mountain and just seeing the view at the top rather than just sitting at home watching TV, watching someone else live their lives or just living in a fantasy world and being on your phone, because that's how I feel a lot of people live today and how I have been living, and I really want to change that, and I don't want to be wrapped up in that anymore, and I just want to disconnect and just be out in nature more and learn more skills, as I feel that's truly where happiness comes from, and it's not having loads of money or having a great job and things like that. I just feel just being out in nature is truly where you'll find happiness, and it's not in great things like cars and all things like that. Like maybe you will be happy, but I don't think it will last, if you know what I mean. So anyway, getting off the subject of my challenge, I just want to see how I feel after it, and I feel like I'll be like a different person through doing it. Well, not a different person, but I'll feel different mentally through doing it. Even if, and I just, like I said before, like just give it a go, even if it's a day, a week, a month, even a year, it will be beneficial. Even if you cut down on maybe like one social media app just one and spend less time on that, or limit yourself to like 30 minutes a day. Not even 30 minutes, like that doesn't sound a lot because I don't even know what the average time that someone spends on their phone a day, but I expect it's a lot. And back to the boredom challenge, just if I'm out in just traveling somewhere, doing something, just resisting that urge to go on my phone. It's been really weird because I'll be out and I'll see people on their phones and I'll be like grabbing my phone and looking down and be like, oh wait, no, I'm not going on social media, like I haven't signed into this, so I can't even go on it, like it's not even on my phone. It just feels really weird, like just not being on it and being disconnected for it and just sitting there in my own mind. And also resisting the urge to play music and stuff like that, because I feel I literally love music. I literally listen to music it's crazy how many hours a day I probably listen to music. But actually going out for a walk, resisting that urge to listen to music, going out for a drive, resisting that urge to turn on the music, and just being in silence or having a proper conversation with friends or family, whatever that may be, and just being in your own mind. I don't think many people have actually really been alone in their own mind, and that's like a weird thing to think about, that you as a person every day you haven't actually ever been by yourself or in your own mind. And I feel that's because we are social beings, but I feel like today, in today's society, we are more alone than we've ever actually been. So we have a bigger population, a bigger this, we have a bigger population, there's more people, we've got social media, you can connect with anyone from around the world, across the world, but we're actually more alone and disconnected from ever. Like, we are more electronically connected, but we are more humanly, is that even a word? I don't even know. We are more disconnected in that way towards each other. We're more disconnected, and I feel that's a big thing. People feeling alone, they have no one to reach out to, and that's actually a really scary thought, because we are social beings and we're in a society like where the population's bigger, everyone's connected through cell phones, but we don't feel that way because this is not how humans are supposed to be or supposed to live. We're supposed to live in tribes and like organizations in that sense, not like this. I just think this is bad for our minds and how we are as humans. But I suppose it's hard to change something now that works, you know, because that's what everyone's used to, and everyone just, I feel a lot of people think I'm crazy for thinking like this and for doing this, like disconnecting from my cell phone and doing bushcraft and things like that. But I feel that's what makes me happy, and it's not earning loads of money and having an amazing job, because, you know, I've made the option not to go to uni because, one, of the money it costs, two, you know, I don't really know what I want to do with my life yet. So I feel I just want to travel more, just have life experiences more than anything, just gain as many experiences from life as possible, as life is super short, and I don't think people realise that very much, and it is so short, and I just want to make the most of it and not be wrapped up in life in terms of jobs and like working 9 to 5 and things like that. Like, I don't want to be wrapped up in that, and I don't think that's for me either. Like, it doesn't work out for me, so I'm just still trying to find what I want to do and where I want to be, but it's definitely not that. And so this is the challenge that I'm doing. I'm going to let you all know in a week's time how I get on. I'm 2 days in so far and it's going well. It's pretty hard. It is hard. I am finding it hard just to be away from it, because my mind's always active. Human minds are just always active these days. There's always entertainment here, entertainment there, and it's hard to just not have any of that and just have silence and being by yourself. So I think I'm going to challenge myself to complete this and do this, and if you're going to do that, just let me know, like tell me how it goes. I want to hear like your opinions as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video and for all your comments again. You know, it means a lot, and I'm enjoying doing YouTube so far. I am enjoying it. It's like doing something I love and sharing that with people. So I want to do more of that, and yeah, see where the adventures take me, see where they take me, see what life has to offer, and see what I have to offer the world as well. So yeah, lots of exciting things to look forward to, progress with. So yeah, from doing my disconnection from the media, I've had a lot of people be like to me, oh my god, Lou, like, are you okay? Is everything okay right now? Are you crazy? Like, no, I'm completely fine. You just don't understand. You won't understand. So I'm just gonna not go into detail on this right now, but you know, but yeah, I need to do this for myself, and I think many more people should do it. So you know what, you do it too. Get off your cell phone and start getting out in nature. Okay, it's so good for you. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. I hope you loved it.